Hash Info, how you doing? You already know what time it is. We ain't wasting no more time. We ain't wasting no more time. Bubby has got to say hi to you guys. Come here, Robert. Oh, he's always grouchy first time you get him up. Hey. It's like a little, tiny little cherry blossom. He's so delicate, but he's just sweet as can be inside. Hey, mama. He smells so good, like a cottage or a campfire, Baba. Oh, it just so how cute you are, but sometimes you want to do everything right when I don't want you to do it. Circling my feet like I'm supposed to know what you want. You're so cute. Thanks to everybody who tunes into the show. Welcome. Good evening, yo. So, doing something today. I gotta do that right away. Here. I'm trying to get the chat up here. I see somebody typing. I'm not going to sit there and stress my eyes on it. I'll get you when I see it pop up here. Happy holidays to you, Grokoski. Happy holidays, man. Cheers and chooch today. I'm just rolling out some white hash and, well, I've got other kinds of hashes. Got every color under the rainbow, but right today, we're just going to get right into it. I work in about an hour or less, so that's my life. I work this evening. So, clean this up, pack up. We gotta trim too. I gotta trim while I'm working and stuff. Doing like 3 jobs and getting paid for one, and then getting screwed over on this one if I go live at all and show anything during the course of it, eh? Yeah, it's nice meeting you, Grokoski. I can honestly say I'm not sticking around, so it was good meeting you, buddy. Wish you all the best in your ventures in life. You're a nice guy. Happy holidays. I got making moves and YouTube's too slow. I ain't sticking around for peanuts. Hashman, you're gonna see me on TV probably. Unfortunately, I don't know where I'm gonna go. I know I'm going to another source besides YouTube, but I won't stop there. With the laws changing and legalization set the way it is, America's moving forward with complete legalization. Thank you, congratulations. I thank you because I'll actually get to know what it's like to have legalization here. With your guys' country being stuck to my armpit, I don't really have true legalization because America is like pointing guns at everybody in Canada saying, hey, they're having a little too much fun. Any more fun? You know, so, and I ain't kidding you. I have big time people telling me America was pushing back hard at the beginning of the year. Now America doesn't even come near Canada. America's got their own big problems. You know, you guys could be in civil unrest by end of next year. You in America, come to Canada, Grokoski. I meant to tell all good people, move to Canada as fast as you can. Get your good family out of there. There's a lot of stuff going on, and yeah, you know, I wish I was doing it for the money now, but now I'm just doing it for the notoriety and to release the information, eh? But I can't get the notoriety without making bank. It's like nobody values you in life unless you're really rich because you rip off lots of people every day at your business that you created that you found only costs you 10 cents to make a product that you can turn around and sell it to everybody for $100 each, that's ripping people off. I'm being known as the guy who grows the best cannabis in the world, turns it into the best hashish in the world, and then gives it away free to everybody in the world. Oh, you want beans? Just you know, make sure you legitimately are looking for something special, and there'll be something for you for free. You know, that's the way it should be. Here in Canada, we're blessed with, you know, some sort of healthcare still. America hasn't screwed us out of that yet, but they're, you know, trying to work it here. A conservative mindset is the American way to take away Manitoba's hospitals here in this province of specifically. Where I live, I know I can speak on. I almost chopped off my own finger this summer, and I waited over an hour. I called the emergency room. They told me it wasn't going to be long. I got there, and it was going to be really long. And I looked around the room, and no one was bleeding. No one was coughing profusely, and nobody was in severe pain going, oh! I was in the most pain, and I looked around the room, and I couldn't believe it. Everybody in there was trying to get off work that day. So our hospital systems are completely abused by losers trying to get a doctor's note. And I wish they all had one of these on their hand so they could feel my pain, to be like, hey, let Hashi go to the front. He's actually hurt, you know? I ended up leaving there, dressing my own wounds, cleaning my own wounds, and healing my own hand, you know? Because I couldn't wait. I had a dirty cut, and I had to clean it. And my time had been far too long, in fact, for them to be, you know, I should have already been getting it dealt with. And instead it was like 3 hours later, finally was able to, you know, clean up myself, right? Go buy everything I needed from the store. It cost me like $90 for the stuff I needed. I showed it on camera, and everything was like $33, $24. You know, like nothing is cheap for sanitary medical. You know, again, it's all stuff that's, you know, pretty much at the dollar store. It's a weird world we live in. We're being ripped off and manipulated to think that stuff is worth something, and it's not. If you don't have a skidoo in your backyard, you know, you probably got ripped off on everything you own, unless you paid $5,000 for your skidoo that's in your backyard. That's the only machinery that's worth $5,000 is a skidoo. You can't go make a skidoo yourself. You can't piece out the parts and like slap together a skidoo tomorrow, right now. So go pay $5,000 for one, because it'll bag you through the tall snow right now. You could use it, right? But so much of everyday life is a ripoff. I don't know. I'm 40 years old. I ain't getting any dumber, that's for sure. And the way I wake up is I'm like, holy crap, I'm ripped off again today, you know? So yeah, let's bounce, eh? I'm not leaving. I mean, let's bounce. Yeah, maybe you don't get that hash reference. We got some off to the side here, picking out some decent buds to. Actually, I was gonna show these buds on the late show tonight. Maybe if you come around, Grokoski, I'll post you your link in a chat for one of the last times I do one of those stream type of things I'm gonna do. Well, I got some hash in me. I gotta work in not the longest of time, so. Oh, what am I doing? I got all this on here, so. I think that's this cord, and that's this one. Bouncing some tricks, baby. What I do, what I've been doing for decades. You know what it's like to, you know, as much as my trolls think I named myself the Hash Man, you are what you do, bud. I don't know, 99, I think they gave me the name Hash Man, and there has never been anything like what I've become. Wait till you see this. We'll be doing something before I head off. I want to I want to showcase, I want to put it to rest what I can do. I'll do it on a live stream, I'll upload it, and then I'll take off. And this ain't no joke. I'm doing stuff. I'll make bank here playing video games and stuff like that, you know. Doing demos. I'll demos people's stuff, but to show what to do the IRL and the vlogging, I've really been thinking about it. I'm about to take over in business. I'm not going to, I'd like to say I won't have time for live streaming. I'll only have time for business. I have 2 years of businessing to do. Maybe I can pop back on live streams in 2 years. Not daily for about a month or two, but it'll be a long time. You know, I need $1,000 to go live. Just to like sit and do one of these, because I've done 3,500, 3,750 of these probably, and that's a lot of freebies. So I don't know. Y'all have a good one. I've been around too long to know. I've been ripped off in my life, right? Number one, I'm from Winnipeg. Number two, I'm from Winnipeg. And number three, there's a lot of dirties in Winnipeg. So I've been ripped off. You know. Here in Winnipeg, people steal your lawn chairs. People steal your garden supplies. People steal change out of your glove box or out of your car. They'll break in your car just for 50 cents here in Winnipeg. People beat people to death for a 6-pack of beer. And I'm not making light. These are true statements. People are beat down and killed on Main Street in Winnipeg for 6 beers. What else happened? You know, it's a pretty dangerous city I live in. The reason I mentioned that, I actually drove by the place where it happened yesterday. I went for a rip with my chick. I have some videos to upload, some driving videos and stuff. The driving videos will still go on, and you'll see me driving in Brazil and Sweden, France, Germany. Fuck, there's somebody across the street. And they won't stop looking. It's very indescribable. It's one of the uniquest blends that I can put together. And it's very good, you know. It's a real nice. There's just extra going on. So that's like a proprietor tech right there, that one. And that's something I've been doing for a while. I won't say how long or this and that, but I've been doing it for longer than most of you have had children. I know my demographic and I'm bang on. Plus I'm old. You weren't banging when I was doing this. Unless you're really old. And then you've never been at my level. See, the thing is here, and I'll explain, tech wasn't there in the 60s. So I love how everyone's like, oh, we had hash in the 60s. Well, that's great for you, but your hash wasn't like what we have now. And if you don't understand that, you don't understand cannabis over the ages. Yes, there's always been good cannabis, and there's always been good hash. In the last 22, 23, 24 years, hash has taken
a jump and a leap far higher than anything you had before. And now hash did the jump again. In the last, we'll call it 7 or 8, 9 years roughly. I'm not going to post up and say it's this year. Within the last, 3 year, give me a 3 year window, 7, 8, 9 years, the hash jumped again. And it actually jumped halfway before that. And that's what got it to jump the rest of the way. It was already basically there. It was just something was missing. And now most get that. But there's something that got missed back here, that half jump that took it to that next level fully. That first half step, there was something you could have done there plus something extra and made something unreal. No one talks about it. There may be one company or two, but they're not releasing how it's made, so I don't know, they aren't releasing what type of tech it is, so I can't say if I've known about it or not. I don't need you to say how it's made. I can tell you after you say what it is that I'm looking at, right? But if I just am looking at a ball and you're like, this is some new way, that's, you're not explaining how the hash came to be in that ball form or sludge form, whatever it is, right? So you're not really, I can't verify or deny. And that's good for you. If it is new, that's great. I don't think it is. You just don't know what others know, right? And this is something that a year and a half ago when I was in my accident, I started releasing beginner videos on what I thought were beginner videos on solventless extraction. Turned out to be the founding blocks of everything that is hash now. Fun city. Winnipeg is the most incredible place, full of the most very diverse city, full of every ethnicity and culture. It's a beautiful place, but it's a melting pot, and it's a cheap place to live. So you run into uneducated people. I don't know how to explain that area, but that's the problem. Yeah, so Frenchie Cannoli used to come in my chat room. And there's people, MedTHC was in my chat. And he's like, Frenchie Cannoli's in here. I went and found the live stream. I didn't tag it, and I'm not here to brag. But if you guys want to keep mentioning him in my chat, he used to come into my live streams and absorb my knowledge. He's never gone live in his life. He's not a YouTuber, Go try and chat with Frenchie Cannoli. I do, and I have. I never ask information. I explain how he stole mine to him. And he goes on to say he's never heard of me before. The little after we have him video evidence, you can see little B in my chat. And this is incredible. And it's not once. This guy came in like 4 times. I'm like, see ya, bud. You sound like a snob goof that has 0 level of hashing skill, let alone you don't grow. Like, the number one thing, you can't be a hash master if you don't have the plants in front of you 24/7, analyzing and diagnosing, trying to study. I'm not even kidding around. If you're not, this is the thing. I got 100 hash bags. I'm not going to go through this and that, what I got. I have 50 hash screens of various different things, and I'm not going to get into it. But if you want to see everything all at once, it'll take up my whole living room. And I'll set it all up one time for the perfect video that no one will ever touch on YouTube's. But wait, you got to wait for it. And I've already ran more kits. I ran six buckets at once. You won't ever hear of somebody like me ever. There won't be someone like me running 6 buckets at once on a live stream just for kicks to show you. And I have never once been like, I ran six. You know why I don't? Because my yield was incredible, and I still have, So, but it's definitely hugely depleted. But still, that was a while ago. That was 6-8 months ago. The point is, I ran 6 buckets at once and did 6 runs off each bucket. That's 36 cleanings. And I didn't use, and I'm not going to say anything because I am a hash master. But you know what I learned? There's people in the chat, you didn't give me a like. You came through here, you didn't even smash my like. Nobody hit the like today. And I just, you can chat and say happy holidays, you know, this and that. It's nice. I appreciate it from some of you, and I don't see a lot of you very often. You're daily or weekly live streamers and YouTubers, and I never see a comment from you. But you watch my show? So it kind of sucks, you know? Feeble knowledge you absorb and uptake anywhere else but here. Yeah, that's why I'm leaving. Is the lack of respect, you know? The super chat and super sticker button is there. You know the type of guy I am. I want this channel to thrive and succeed. It's... If you think you sending me $2 is going to make me rich and it's going to be how I blow up and I'm a huge celebrity on YouTube, you're nuts. What you're doing is showing YouTube that you're not too cheap to pay for this content. And because nobody really pays for it, I'm taking it all away from you. Every one of you, I expect a TV bill the same way. Like I have to, where am I going to go on YouTube? Where are they going to put 14 hours of hash info every 2 days? I'm a monetized channel that, yeah, I get great commercials and I do have great content and corporations love the channel, I guess I could say, because I'm not like just this one commercial only I get all the time. I got lots of expensive things, and I know what I could be saying to get a lot more. I don't influence alcohol. I have Stella's in the fridge. I could get a Stella commercial for, I could probably get a deal with Stella, you know, like that's the only beer I do drink if I drink a beer, and I don't promote it. In fact, I dislike people who drink alcohol more than once. Like if you're on a holiday, drink some alcohol, I guess. It sounds bad. I'm not into alcohol. I can't stand alcohol. Alcohol's the reason I don't have a family. My dad was just a horrible person. So drinking and driving, you can kill people. Like who wants to go have fun and then possibly kill someone or yourself on the road, right? That's awesome. So yeah, like in that sense, like, I guess I'd get, like, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, but April 19th, 2001, not a drink. Big Easy in the house. Big Easy, poster. Oh, no, remember I said if I had a computer, I'd poster shit for you. Yeah, you're a nice guy. I'm posting your link. There you go. What I'll probably end up doing is just I'll watch your videos on my big screen TV here. Are you monetized? What's going on with your channel? What do you need? Do you need you should just keep coming by. You should just keep coming by for a good couple weeks and go live. Keep going live like you have been. I'll come by your lives. I'll share and community post your things. I was doing it for somebody else there, Caleb, and then a couple other people. Oh, Bomdia. And then, so Caleb is a young up-and-coming YouTuber. I just like helping. I've helped some 500, 800 channels since I've been here. And lots of channels have 6, 8, 10,000 subscribers. One channel like used to come in here has 60,000 subscribers. And then there's other channels. I've had other channels over 100K, and they weren't when, you know, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, close to now, they didn't have hardly any subscribers. But I had a 4-month, they took my channel down, or I don't know what happened. But they've never said a word. They don't speak about it. They know every move they made was illegal. Plus, I was a monetized channel, so they broke all the rules for me, eh? And they owed me a check, but I'm not past it. But I'll say I misspoke there. I'm not past it at all. But
I want to get clarification on what happened and verification, and then make sure it never happens again. Frenchie's not a grower. He's not a master breeder, and for him to not be a master breeder either, nobody respected me. You know, not a person on YouTube could breed plants. Now everyone who used to call themselves a hashie, you know, that hardly ever comes around. And I didn't. I told you specifically. I said a long time ago, I said, this is coming. And then I basically closed down the channel 2 months ago. Not close it down. I'm not changing. I'm not deleting. I'm taking my videos if somebody else buys me out entirely for the right price. Otherwise, I'll leave them here and I can still take them somewhere else and upload them all there too. But originally, what I planned was to only on YouTube. Only YouTube was going to be my thing, eh? I was going to go Google, YouTube, fucking Stadia, the whole 9 yards. I was going to pump, you know. Well, and then I was going to do Amazon unboxings, and, you know, I'm already huge into Amazon. I'm a huge, listen. You want to make changes to something, you have to get to the top. So there's maybe one day in 20 years, maybe I'll be running Amazon in 20 years. I know the ins and outs of Amazon. I first have to buy shares, you know, start low, you know, start on the call center taking calls, whether it be probably remotely, and then move on. But you have to start at the bottom, anywhere you go in life. And to anyone that thinks that a hash master or a breeder, master breeder, a master grower, that says they are, you can tell, you can spot the liars. You can spot the liars because you don't see the tired eyes. You see fat wrists and Rolex and fat cankles. You know what you see with me? You don't see any of that. And I'll never adorn a piece of equipment that can't make me grow better. So watch me crush all the fat-wristed bitches in this world real fast when my master breeds are unleashed for the entire universe. And at first, I'll make the elites pay the most, and I'll charge the fortune, and I'll give away basically at that point, because you can't value something that's priceless, is worthless, and also the most expensive thing. And it's just how it is. I have 2 channels monetized. That's great. Only thing used is hemp cream and oil for pain. That's excellent. I was just reading about people who are so hard against cannabis, and they use hemp-only products, CBD they call it. I go, oh, that's nice. And then on the other side, I'm like, wait, what are you doing? Don't think that. That's hypocrisy. You know, they made you think cannabis is evil. Look at me. Am I an evil person because I make the best THC bubble hash concoctions in the world? And I do it for love and peace and freedom. I don't do it for monetary gain. Never find a dude like me.